Hello, today we're going to demonstrate the installation of one of Mid-Mount Materials' patented cathode bar seal boots onto this plexiglass mock-up of a cathode bar protruding through the sidewall of a reduction cell. This is to demonstrate the use of boron nitride, which I have some right here, which we will paint onto the cathode bar around the four sides, and then we'll allow that to dry. Once the boron nitride is dry, then we will install the boot over the surface using our Thermoseal 1000 SF cement, which will be adhered by a caulking tube to the back side of the boot and then pressed in place and allowed to dry. And once that has dried, then we will come back and fill the outer portion of the boot using our Thermoseal M22 moldable, which again is pumped in through a caulking tube to the outer portion of the boot. Once it is dried, the job is complete. And typically you'll paint the boron nitride and go all the way around the pot. And by the time you get back to the here, it should be dry again, ready for the next step, which is to install the boot. And again, by the time you go around the pot, the adhesive, the cement will be dry and they'll be secure in place. So you can then immediately go into filling the outer boots with the moldable. So there's really no downtime or no lost time in this process. We'll begin first by applying the boron nitride around the bar, and then we'll stop the camera and allow this to dry, and then we'll start again to install the boots to the thing. So simply just put the boron nitride on and paint a generous coating around all four sides of the boot using probably a 2.5, maybe 3-inch brush. And the purpose for using the boron nitride is to create a slit plane so that there won't be too aggressive of adhesion of the moldable onto the cathode bar. So as it begins to expand during initial startup, it will allow the bar to slide comfortably beyond the moldable without pulling or putting extra tension on the boot to pull it away from the sidewall of the pot. Okay, we'll stop and let that dry, and then we'll start the camera again to install the boot. Okay, now we've got the boron nitride dried, so we've applied the Thermoseal 1000 SF cement to the back of the boot, and we're going to install the boot onto the cathode bar. It simply slides over the face. It's a tight pressure fit, and you slide it back into position like so. Okay, and then we will let that dry in place, and when it's dry we will fill the outer portion of the boot with our M22 moldable. Okay, the Thermoseal 1000 cement is set, so now we're going to fill the outer portion of the boot with our M22 Thermoseal M22 moldable. and you massage it in to make sure that the corners are all well filled. Then you simply smooth the moldable between the boot and the bar. A little bit of excess is not a problem. Main thing you want to do is make sure that moldable has been massaged into the corners well, so that they're well filled. And they are, so that's good. Smooth it off the joints. Add just a touch over here. And we're done.